let's go across now to the latest on that law firm in Delhi. You remember that law firm that was raided by the crime branch and the income tax officials on Saturday, and they found over 13 crores, all of that money just stashed up in closets, in cupboards, in bags and suitcases. There's Siddharth Pandey is following the story. He joins us. Siddharth, when this story broke over the weekend, we all were surprised, at least I was surprised by one fact, that there was only one guard watching this compound with all this money lying over there openly. Now it emerges that that's because he seemed to have a lot of CCTV cameras. He seems to have a lot of technology that was watching this building, and he actually was watching the raid as it progressed. He's now cooperating with the authorities.
Well, he's definitely turned up for questioning, and in fact what sources telling us is the fact that he said that he can actually explain all this cash, so that's going to be interesting to see. You are absolutely right. In fact, this entire house, it looks like any ordinary house here in posh Greater Kailash, which is a South Delhi neighborhood. So in fact, here it looks like any ordinary house, except for the fact that it's got this barbed wire that runs right on the boundary wall of the house. It's got CCTV cameras right around, and now of course the reason for that is abundantly clear. I mean, you are actually storing more than 14 crores in currency notes, and what's really I think amazing is the fact that out of that 2 crores is actually more than 2 crores is a brand new 2000 rupee currency note. So at a time when people are just down the street are having to stand in lines, long lines, and perhaps just get one note of the 2000 rupee note, here is someone who's actually got more than 2.2 crores in brand new currency notes of 2000 denomination. Where did this money come from? Where did the almost 14 crores come from? So just a short while back, the raid of course happened on Saturday, but they have taken all that time from then to now to recount the money, to in fact question Mr. Tandon, who actually turned up last evening. So he's in fact at the building, in this building behind me. He's still being questioned by the income tax department, and just a short while back, 3 Innovas were used to actually cart away all this money. 6 suitcases, 4 trunks is what this money was stuffed in, those 3 Innova vans. An armed guard in each of those vans, of course, being taken away by the income tax department to their safe houses, where of course his money will be kept. Is now part of evidence. Mr. Tandon will of course have to explain where this money came from, and of course depending on how the income tax department takes his answers, they will figure out what sections to perhaps book him under. So right now he's not out of the woods. Sources telling us he can perhaps explain this money. It just remains to be seen how he can do that, especially when you have more than 2 crores in brand new currency notes.